Hey guys, what's up? It's One Time Fails here. I'm here to bring you an early access review of Robocraft. Robocraft is a Moba-esque type builder, shooter, and multiplayer type game, and it's pretty fun. The first thing is that this has been released sometime last year, I believe, in January, which was pretty back then. But I'm also doing an early access review because they've had a game-changing update, and you know, I've recently gotten this game, so yeah, why not? So it's also been made by a small company called Free Jam, and this game's pretty cool, and I applaud them for it because it's had me entertained for quite some time. So let's enter the build mode. This is the build mode. It's pretty simple. It's where you get to build your own car and, you know, just make your own car. You have to just use your imagination on things like this. So if you're not really into building things, and if you're not really into just, you know, using your imagination, then this game probably won't be for you. Right now, I only have a few of the basic starting kits, which is just a heavy chassis and a light chassis and some glass. But the thing is, right now I'm using some basic guns like the wall turrets and the front turrets, and then some radios, or some radars I mean, actually, and thrusters. These are things that you get fairly early in the game, which, as you can see, I'm level 2. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The good thing is that they have a tech tree, and it shows you everything that you can get with respect into leveling. I've seen gameplay of the older version of Robocraft, and I think this is quite a bit improved, because in the old game you'd have to, I believe, level up and then use a certain token to unlock a certain thing that you like, and thing is, then you can only go in one certain path of the tree. The thing is, in here, if you level up, you just get everything in that level, but the thing is, all you have to do is just buy it with RP, which is in-game currency that you can get. So that's pretty much it. You start off with 3 basic cars like this. This one is the basic one, and this one is also another basic one. This one is the one I made. If you're gonna go against people with the basic cars, you're gonna have a really bad time. The basic cars are severely underpowered compared to people's creativity. Yeah, so if you want to get good at the game, just build some cars. You know, you can look up some guides and then look up how to build cars as well and things like this. And there's also a few other classes than just regular cars like this. There's also a floater. I call it a floater because I don't really see them flying around. They just usually float. And then there's this one thing that has, I guess, like actual legs. So that's pretty cool. And there's a tank. So that's pretty much it. So let's get into battle. You can see there's already a few game modes right now. There's 4, good thing is, and then there's Test Robot, and there's a ranked arena coming soon. So that'll be that. So let's start off with the Team Deathmatch. Hey guys, welcome back. It's me again still. So we're finally in Team Deathmatch. There's a few things that I'd like to talk about this. So right now I'm just here to show off some gameplay, and then I'll talk to you about how I feel about the deathmatch real quick. So as you can see, I'm going pretty fast. My car is, I called my car a Stinger because it sort of reminds me a little bit of a scorpion without the actual tail. So if we find some people, it'll be fine, and I can show you how this thing works. So as you can see, the radar in the back, they'll lock on, and you can see them in the map. Everybody's going right there in the big bridge. So yeah, right now, since the opportunity is presenting itself, I like to tell you what I'm actually not really happy about of this game mode. This game mode, it's more a rush to the point, actually, because instead of actually fighting, people just run to the other people's point and try and capture it as fast as possible. So it's not so great. So let's just take this guy out. This is most of the actual gameplay. It's just you drive around, you start shooting people, more like Mad Max style. So as you can see, the more damage you take, the more of your actual car disappears and gets destroyed. You can be severely hindered, and you can barely move if you sustain such as much damage as I have. Right now I have 30-something%, well 37%, and I can barely turn left. And my car will, and I lost plenty of my firepower. And my car will turn heavily to the right. But the good thing is I still have a booster, which will speed me up, and I have plenty of guns left to actually defend myself with and attack them. So as you can see, this guy just got decimated. So yeah, that guy just pretty much got decimated. There's a few things in here as well that help you. You can also rectify yourself if you flip your car, which is the F button. I will show you even if I haven't flipped my car. Let me just get on this point real quick. So let's just go right here. Let's see, I flip my car right there, alright? Just pretend. I'll just press the F button and I will rectify myself, and it will take approximately 10 seconds. Make sure you do that in what is it? In safe areas. Well, like, not really safe areas. Try and do it as fast as possible, because if you flip yourself and you can't shoot, you're dead. Like, there's nothing you can do. You're just dead. So as you can see right there, it was a really short match, and it lasted like less than 2 minutes, and that's pretty much it for the team deathmatch. It's not the best. It's not really the best part about this game. The best part about this game is the actual battle arena, where its main focus is, so that you can respawn. A gripe that I have about team deathmatch is that everybody just rushes towards the point and they try and capture it as fast as possible without really fighting each other, and it's more of just who has the fastest car or who has the fastest air vehicle, stuff like that. Another thing that I like to say is that when you are rectifying yourself, sometimes your teammates like to park themselves under you, and you will fall right back over, and you will not be able to get back up. And that's pretty bad. I'd like it if you can, have no clip with your own teammates. Like, you just clip through your own teammates, and then once you actually land on the floor, then you can actually start touching each other again. But that's just something I suggest, because it's not that fun when a teammate of yours is going in there and, just parking themselves under you while you just fall over. So right now I'm going to show you a piece of this game, the battle arena. It's not that bad. It's pretty fun. It can last quite a while. I've lasted in these games for around 30 minutes. So I'm not going to show you all of it. I'm just going to show you a piece of it. So just so you can get the taste of it, alright? So while we wait for starting, this is the Protonium reactor, and it's just like, I guess, Dota or League of Legends, where you have to protect the actual, I guess, ancients, or the crystal. So right here, as you can see on the map, they have 3 points they can capture, and those 3 points give you buffs. If you capture one, it will create a nanomachine reactor, which will in turn repair your vehicle if you are inside the nanomachine reactor, which is pretty good for defending your base. So you can take damage, and your car will practically regenerate itself. As you can see, there's some people here trying to capture this area, so let's try and take them out, and or we can just see if we can actually take this. Oh, I leveled up. As you can see, I got stuck because I really wasn't paying attention to my car, but I'm getting pretty much destroyed, and I am just a little cube just flying around. Apparently I've been locked on, and I'm dead. That's pretty much most of this game. As you can see, the earlier you die, the earlier the game is, and if you die, the faster the respawn times are. So that's actually pretty good. So let's zoom out, and let's try and capture this. So yeah, this game, it's alright, especially on some parts of the game, like that. I know that was mostly my fault, but the thing is, the rectifying is pretty slow, and if your enemies catch you rectifying, you will be dead. As you can see right now, I'm getting destroyed. Let's try and at least retaliate some, or not. This says that they, I don't know what this is. Apparently you can level, but I've never really found out how, what happens if you do level up. But other than that, yeah, it's alright. A few things in here is that you can fight people that are way above your level, and it says that it apparently matches you fairly. it sometimes doesn't feel like that, because sometimes you can fight people that are way overpowered, especially in the pit mode, where they can have tanks practically, and it takes not thousands, but it takes a few hundred shots from regular turrets to actually dent their armor and things like that. So instead of actually going into head-on confrontation, which is what we're not good at, since we're actually a weak but fast car. Let me just take this guy out. I got him. Yeah, he's down. Leveled up. I don't know what leveling up does, but still. Since we're a fast yet weak car, more mosquito strats, we're gonna go straight to the other person's plutonium, to the other team's plutonium reactor. That's what I'm good at. I'm good at flanking, and I'm good at you know, just fighting. Fighting when I'm flanking. And then, you know, just good for scouting as well, since I have the radar on my back. And I can see everybody, as you can see on the map, as I've said before. So let's go straight to the plutonium reactor. You can see people here. Let's see if we can take them out. So you see this guy's armor, it takes quite a bit of damage, and thing is, you see that they also have shields. These shields also give them a bunch of defense, which really isn't fair when you fight the lower levels like me. I'm one of the lower levels, and I'm pretty much destined to fail against people like this. He has like tier 3 armor while I have tier 1 armor, and this person is probably level 6. It says that they do match you fairly, but I don't think so. It just hasn't shown itself to actually match fairly with other people, especially in the pit, where people min-max everything, and they just take out the hardest hitter. Like, they min-max, they try and get out the biggest weapons, and try not to rank up in tier. Just take this guy out. As you can see, like, I'm pretty much done for, because I got hit randomly. That's what I've seen before. I've shot this person in the back, I didn't hit his driver, and practically everything blew up for no reason. As you can see, I'm just driving in circles, but, yeah. And they just blew up for no reason. So, yeah, it's not really anything that I'm really... That's something that I have a gripe with, but oh well. I guess I'll just have to deal with it.
Your middle fusion tower is under attack.
So yeah, we're gonna go back to the enemy's tower's plutonium reactor, and I'm gonna show you a little bit more about that. A few things that I would say that they can actually change is actually put people of the same level with each other, because since you're like putting people of like level 2 like me, or level 3 now, against people that are level 6 and stuff like that, it's not really that fun, and I don't find it very entertaining when I'm just getting decimated by people who are way higher level than me. Right now, we're doing pretty good. My vehicle is pretty damaged, but I can still manage. So yeah. I don't know if this game incorporates crits into it, because it seems like it has. I got hit in one time, I was using a car that was pretty heavily armored, and I got hit in a pretty insignificant area, and practically all my stuff just blew off for no reason, and I was dead in one shot. And there was a person who only had one Mark 1 blaster, and that kind of, you know, got on my nerves just a little bit. So just keep going. So as you can see, this is also part of a this feels Moba-esque because of the announcer and of the crystals that you have to, you know, practically take care of. I leveled up again, and I am dead. That's fine, because I was pretty damaged anyways.
Your bottom fusion tower is under attack.
So right now, I'm just going to show you guys some of the gameplay.
Is under attack.
As you can see there, I was hit in a pretty insignificant area. It was behind my actual character, or my CPU right there, and everything just blew off. I know it's connected to one certain area, but thing is, when that, like, even the front parts blew off, and that's pretty weird, at least to me.
Your
I don't know if I saw it wrong or not, but yeah.
Your bottom fusion tower has been captured. Your top fusion tower is under attack.
Let's go defend our fusion tower real quick. That was pretty sick right there.
Your top fusion tower is under attack.
So this guy's gonna try and attack us with some slow-moving cannons. Since I'm pretty fast, they can't touch this. He's like the tank. Oh, well, he did touch this, but as long as I keep moving... Oh, no. Now I'm actually dead. I'm done for. Oh, well.
Your middle fusion tower is under
Yeah, that's the thing in this game. There's also no real voice chat or anything, and then if there is chat, it's pretty useless. They sometimes rage about how bad the characters are and how cheap they are, stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this review. It's not really a review, it's more like a quick look and, you know, explanation or something like that. But yeah. So if you guys like this, please like, favorite, and if you want, subscribe. I'll be uploading some more content other than reviews. And sorry for this scatterbrain review as well. I'm still practicing on this, and I've gotten much better since the last actual review I've made. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.